They're set. Lord Shiva's got the inside gate. Often they're racing and anticipated the start beautifully, Lord Shiva. Won it comfortably from on the outside. Going forward, King Adviso soon after. He's going to just sit off Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva's going to control proceedings as if settled behind those, and Ice Picnic around them pressing on. Then Brave Spirit settling back on the inside, throwing its head around, getting back there as Sunny Honey from Speed Dream, and settling down last, Hey Pino. No more than 5 to 6 lengths covers the field behind Lord Shiva. They go down the side of the course in the direction of the 600 Lord Shiva. Just steadies up from King Adviso. Ice Picnic a length and a half away third, now being niggled at. Back on the inside, Brave Spirit in the middle is As If. Then Sunny Honey, Hey Pino will have to come to the outer, and Speed Dream relegated to last. But Lord Shiva gapped them. It's off and gone. Lord Shiva races away by 3. King Adviso, Brave Spirit, then came As If, followed further back by Ice Picnic and Hey Pino, but Lord Shiva's gone further in front. It's Lord Shiva by 4, by 5 with 100 left to go. As If now starts to pick up, but the race is all over, and this is bolted in. Noddle just sat up and posed for the camera, and this is won by about 4 lengths. Lord Shiva wins again, backs up brilliantly. Second As If from Brave Spirit, followed further back King Adviso. Next home behind them Speed Dream, Ice Picnic, Sunny Honey, and pulling up as well back there with them is Hey Pino. Well, that was a fair old shellacking. Lord Shiva backs up from last Saturday and has now made it 3 for 3 at 1200 there. Holy Noddle kicked it out of the gates using its dynamic gate speed, drew barrier 1, and from that point on it was a case of just by how far. And by how far, it'll be about 5 over As If, Brave Spirit, and 4th will just go the way, I think, of King Adviso as we stand by for the full list of the numbers. But it continues a fabulous run for trainer Mitchell Pateman. A treble last weekend. He's gone again with Lord Shiva this afternoon. The Playing God gelding, which is in absolutely peak form, and has recorded its 6th win from 22 and has obliterated them. It's won by 4 3/4. We'll call it 5, 1:10.93 the time. A sharp gallop, and 34.33. 4 3/4, 1 3/4 in the margin. So well done to these connections. Madams Hunter, Pateman, Bordley, also Logie, Wells, Wake, Campbell, Turner, Salmiri, Bell, Drummond, Martin, Lawrence, Johnson, White, and During. And they're having some fun with this gelding, who's just come of age. For Mitchell Pateman, Holly Noddle there in the saddle, and that brings up a double for both Mitchell and Holly. They combined with King's Honour in the opening event on the program. As If, beaten a margin by Perrin Canto, Grant and Delana Williams. Willie Pike aboard is second home, and third placing will go the way of Brave Spirit, which added a little bit of lustre into the exotics by Brave Smash. Tim Stone, Pat Carberry, the Albany galloper, back there on the fence. Waiting on 4th still to be declared. King Adviso, Speed Dream. I fancy that it might have been King Adviso. Race 7, the Idyllic Prince Stakes. The listed feature over 1300, the next on the program. The return of last season's outstanding 3-year-old King of Light. The 3-year-old of the year. He's back in action this afternoon for Dan Morton. Willie Pike will take the ride and resumes in the feature event on the card. As Holly comes back, we're still waiting for a bit more information here to come through after the running of race number 6, Lockie, but we'll take it down there with you. And isn't this stable just absolutely on song?
That they are. They're leading the premiership in the early stages, and you can understand why. Lord Shiva, that was a dominant performance. Mitch, backing up off 7 days, when did yourself and the team eventually make the call that you'd pull the trigger and send him around this weekend?
When they extended the noms and said there was only 8 in it, I thought, oh, he's pulled up good. Wasn't something I'd planned on doing, but nominate, have a look. He drew a gate, had a really good week. Must thank Holly Watson. She rides him every single day. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but he probably would have won with 57.5, so I'm not going to be real popular, but she does all the work, and he's not an easy horse at home, so yeah, thanks to her.
It's amazing the difference that going from the 1,000 to the 1,200 makes. All of a sudden, he leads these races on his ear, and they were never catching him today.
Yeah, I think that's a lot to do with Holly as well. She's got him to settle. Like when we first got him, he was just a mad runner. Now he's a lot more settled in his work, and obviously he's racing the same. You know, he looks like he's gone to a whole new level. Like he's made a mess of a 72-plus field then. So, yeah, keep raising the bar and see where he ends up.
He's deep into a preparation now. Can you elongate this campaign long enough to head towards a race like a Golden Saddle up in the Goldfields?
Well, that, you know, I sort of was thinking the Ron Sayers, but that's out of the question. I actually made a phone call on Monday to see if anyone would be interested in him for the Golden Saddle. Like obviously, I know Kalgoorlie well, and geez, he'll give him something to catch around Kalgoorlie if he straightens up like he just did then. And I don't care if it's weight for age or what it is, he's going to give him something to catch. So, yeah, if there's a slot holders out there, he's available.
Keep your phone on. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
There's Mitch Pateman, and here's Holly Noddle.
Holly Noddle joins us now. Noddy, isn't this horse just flying?
Yeah, he certainly is. Holly and Mitch are doing a really great job with him.
Last week he had to carry the weight. Today the weight came off his back coming up in grade, and he almost went faster.
Yeah, I think definitely the weight relief helped, and we had barrier 1, so we really just got a nice, easy lead, and he took over.
Coming into it, there was a lot of discussion because you were drawn 1 and Clint was drawn 2 on-speed horses, but you were clearly the fastest out of the machine.
Yeah, definitely. That was probably a bit of a concern if we'd get taken on, or, you know, how much pressure we were going to get, but no, we got it really nice and easy today.
Searching times in the last, a nice mare on the rise.
Yeah, definitely. I got to ride her last prep, and she was going really good, so hopefully we get a beautiful run today.
Another one for Lord Shiva, well done.
Thank you.
There's Holly Noddle. She has ridden a double, both for Mitch Pateman here this afternoon at Belmont Park. And if you're a Golden Saddle slot holder, you've heard it there first from the trainer, Mitch Pateman. His phone is on and he's welcome to take a call. What a performance from Lord Shiva, leading all the way for a dominant victory in race number 6 here at Belmont Park. We'll take a short break on Racing WA TV and on 7+, and then we'll be back for the 4th at Newman.